Listo.
Mm, Hi, we're Cesar Barraza and Adilene Carrion, and we're going to explain the free trade agreement between Mexico and Colombia. Well, first, who signed it? Mexico, Colombia, and Venezuela signed a free trade agreement for the first time. They were known as first as the Group of Three. In Mexico, the Minister of Commerce, Industry, and Tourism, Luis Guillermo Plata, signed with the framework of the visit of the President of Mexico, Felipe Calderón, who also took advantage of his presence in Colombia to sign this agreement. The president of Colombia was the Colombian economist and politician César Augusto Gaviria Trujillo. And for Venezuela, Rafael Antonio Caldera Rodriguez, who was a Venezuelan jurist, educator, academic, and statesman. Uh, and that's it. And then, where was it signed? Although the signing was scheduled for January 1994, it did not take place until the Ibero-American Summit in Cartagena, which means that this was signed in Cartagena, Colombia. Then the date which it was signed. Well, as I said, this was mainly known as the Group of Three Treaty, which was made of Mexico, Colombia, and Venezuela. It was signed on July 13th of 1994. This treaty was signed with the character of economic complementation agreement of in accordance with the provisions of the 1980 Montevideo Treaty and Resolution Number 2 of the Council of Ministers of Foreign Affairs of the signatory parties. This agreement was registered with the Latin American Integration Association, best known as ALADI. The FTA G3 included an important opening of markets for goods and services and established clear and transparent rules on trade and investment, contemplating a reduction program for the majority of the tariff universe in a period of 10 years, excluding the largest part of the agricultural sector. Currently, 97% of the tariff universe is at 0% of tariff.
Now I'm going to talk about the date in which it got into force. As my partner said, it was signed on June 13, 1994, and it got into force on January 1st, 1995. As a fact, Venezuela left the trade in 2006 to be part of the Mercosur, and in August 2009, Mexico and Colombia started negotiating, and after 2 years, they could complete the adaptation of the new free trade agreement, and it got into force again on August 2nd, 2011. Now I'm going to give you like three facts about this trade agreement. The number one is this free trade agreement had 64 votes in favor and 20 votes against. The document included agricultural products and industrial goods. The number two is that in this agreement, Mexico can export to Colombia products like trailers, polystyrene, non-alcoholic beverage, chickpeas, orange, and tomatoes, and other products. As a number three, Colombia can export to Mexico products like cookies, gums, citric acid, sodium and calcium citrate, palm oil, cigarettes, etc. Now I'm going to give you like our opinion or the conclusion about this free trade agreement and the benefits. Without any debt, this free trade agreement has many benefits for both countries since marketing many products, increasing exports and imports, creating new jobs, and improving the economy of both countries. This international instrument allowed more than 60,000 new jobs here in Mexico and in Colombia, and Mexican exports have reached more than 9,000 millions of dollars, according to the calculation of the Mexican government. And also, Colombia, sorry, is like is a country like Mexico, rich in culture and in resources, and it is a really great option to continue negotiating. That's it for our part. Thank you for your attention.